Good afternoon, Timmy Talkers, and welcome to my little show. 101 subscribers, I can't believe it. Hello to Greg from the Folkestone Bar Billiards League. Your trophies are nearly done, my old mate. And the competition has closed. Sam won the vest. She seemed very eager to get it, played a brilliant game. So Sam, my 100th subscriber, wins the vest. Probably one of the thinner ones that show my nipples. I don't want them. But it doesn't take anything away from the prize. My 200th subscriber will get a bottle of aftershave of their choice. I'll say out of their choice, it's either Brut or Old Spice. You can't have a 90 quid bottle of anything. Right, so there you go. Keep it going. 200 subscribers and you will smell lovely. Today's a bit of a prickly subject. It is unfortunate that it is a prickly subject because we've got to be the only nation on earth who thinks like this. What it means to me to be British. To me, being British is how you conduct yourself, how you behave and how you show yourself to other people. I'm very lucky. I live down here in Folkestone. We got the Royal Gurkha Regiment, Nepalese fighting force. And for me, recently, they show far more in the way of British values than almost any other segment of community. They are polite, industrious, incredibly smart. They kept our local high street going by having a very close network of community that always accepting of others. If you was the only English person to go into a Nepalese shop, you wouldn't know any difference. They are so polite and nice. That is a British value. How you conduct yourself is the ultimate in the way of being British. Likewise, I come from, born and raised in Gravesend. Huge Sikh community. Sikhs I've always found incredibly lovely. They are, again, polite and tolerant, and they show a British value. One of the nicest memories I've got, I went to see the British rock band Saxon. Stood next to me was a big tall Sikh fellow, proudly wearing his turban, and his turban was a Union Jack flag, wrapped beautifully, but still very obviously a Union Jack. That is a British value. He was proudly from Indian heritage, proudly a Sikh, but also proudly British. Unfortunately, many of the people who call themselves British now don't display any of those, what I regard as British values. Obviously, these are just my opinions, so please don't shout me down. You could be traced back to the Doomsday Book. You could be white as the driven snow. But if you drive around the countryside throwing McDonald's wrappers out of your car window, that is not a British value. If your garden contains sofas and fridges and bits and bobs of broken toys, that is not a British value. Likewise, if your street out the front of your street is full of weeds, I know the council aren't doing it anymore, but if everyone just went and did the front part of their house, everybody, just the street, it would be immaculate, wouldn't it? Like in Germany, you're responsible for the pavement outside your house. You have to keep it tidy. Why not do that? It would take 5 minutes just to improve instantly your entire environment where you live. So, for me, in a nutshell, being British is nothing to do with your race. It is nothing to do with where you were born. It is nothing to do with your religion. It is exactly how you act and how you conduct yourself. And then coming on to the flag situation, I'm sure where we've got lots of crosses of St George on the lampposts and things. I really like them. I like the idea of them anyway. What I would prefer is if there was some sort of street sponsorship, everyone in your street, and then you put up a proper flag. People tying up cable ties, nylon flags halfway up a lamppost. The sentiment is good. It just looks a little bit boot fair national pride. National pride is something that's been hijacked again. If you're proud of where you come from, you must be a fascist. Of course you don't have to be a fascist. It really is sad that we've got to the point where you can't be proudly from the nation or belong to the nation you're in without being equivalent to a genocidal maniac. It's bizarre. You go anywhere else in the world, every nation proudly shows their flags. The flags have been hijacked, firstly by the ultra right wing and now, unfortunately, by the ultra left wing who want to destroy and ruin everything. Imagine going down the street and there was proper flags bellowing properly on proper posts. Wouldn't that be nice? What's wrong with that? It's nothing. Just because I'm proud to see a flag fluttering on a lamppost, I don't want to invade or kill any other nation. So be proudly British or Scottish, Welsh, Irish, French, Dutch, wherever you come from. Be proud of where you come from, but be mindful it's nothing to do with the race of the person. It's everything to do with how you conduct yourself. I know some people who are they staunchly British. They tell me they are awful. I'm not proud. I'd sooner stand next to the Sikh man at a Saxon concert than half of the people who tell me they proudly British, because it's not a right. It's something you earn by the way you conduct yourself. Anyway, so like, click and subscribe. 101, I can't believe it. So don't forget, the vest competition's done. The Brute and Old Spice competition is now live. And today's song is by Morrissey, and it's Irish Heart, English Blood. Again, when it came out, it was some sort of nationalist anthem. It really isn't. Give it a listen. It's just delicate pride in his heritage. So tomorrow, it will be the rules for being British, according to me. It involves shoe polish on your shoes. Right, anyway, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.